Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Salty Walty in the Zaku Half Cannon. Salty was able to get the Zaku Half Cannon, and I'm really happy for him, because that's one he'd been wanting a while. It is currently available with purchases on the PlayStation Store, not through the game, but through the PSN Store menu itself. And I'll go through the details at the end of the match for those who don't know how this is happening. Zaku Half Cannon is, of course, a support. It's a 300 pointer. It has a lot of weapons. It has that Gatling gun on its back. It has the leg missile launchers of the Zaku Heavy Arms type. It has the big gun of the Zaku Cannon Rabbit type. And, of course, it can carry an MMP-78 machine gun with grenade launcher, or the standard Zaku machine gun. Salty took the grenade launcher version because an extra stun never hurt anybody. It's also the only instant stun that the half cannon has. It can stun with relatively small amounts of other weapons, but it's the grenade is the only single shot stun on the suit. So yeah, but yeah, it is quite good. The Gatling has a lot of recoil, in my opinion. So you're keeping the analog at the right leveled pressure has been a thing for me. I'm working on that, but yeah, it is good. And there's the big gun off of the Rabbit type. In terms of lore, my understanding is that this is a Zaku J type, the ground heavy arms type, basically upgraded with the leftover Zaku cannon parts. So the Gatling backpack, the shoulder shield, the big gun. And that's what's going on here. So some good fire on that Zogak while it was paying attention to somebody else, and trying to get around to where he can finish it off. He's getting close. It managed to dodge roll out, but looks like number 2 will. Yep, number 2 and 3 did some good damage to it, and he was able to finish it. So, yep, fired all the big gun shots into that Easy 8 weapons rack, and managed to catch it in a very nice tackle. Very, very nice. So, just a couple of rounds in the feet, because you may know this, but you probably know this if you've been playing for a while, but counter tackle iframes come up faster than standard knockdown. So that's, of course, so you can't do some heavy counter damage to somebody and then have the full advantage of their full knockdown phase to finish them off. But you can still do pretty solid damage if you're fast, but you basically have to have the correct weapon queued and ready as you're countering to get the most out of it. So Salty is trying to get away from, well, basically everyone. He's got 1100 health, which, not a lot, but yeah, he's just going to keep pulling back, I think, because, well, I would. And yep, time to just backpedal as much as you can. And there's a Rickdom 2, which Salty tagged with a tackle. It tagged him back, and interestingly, it's a Rickdom 2 using a machine gun, which managed to finish him off. So I like machine guns. I've seen. I get the sense that a lot of rated players do not, because in rated everybody tends to go straight for the instant stun weapons, but they're still fun to use, and they can still do quite a bit. You just are a little bit more reliant on your teammates to keep things still for you to do the most damage at times. But, let's see, that's a good target. That's that Zogak again. And looks like Salty's going to get it. Yep, managed to stun it in time. Not sure what that is, but as you can see, he just really just tore into it. And, let's see, that is the Easy 8 weapons rack. He tagged it with a couple of rounds in the big gun, I believe, at least one of them. Somebody coming up behind him, and yeah, it's a little bit crowded here. Oh yeah, if that was an Easy 8 weapons rack, which it was because it used the downswing lunge, that means that he's running this in a 350 room. Very nice. So yeah, Gatling is good. All the weapons on this are basically good. Also, it does have a smoke dispenser, like the Zaku Cannon does, which means it gets an occasional temporary buff for stealth and for defense up. So, good damage to that Zogak. And time to just backpedal a little bit. It's moving in for the punches. See, it did not punch, but Salty did not get caught, and let's see, got the assist on that. Yeah, round's going pretty well. 3 minutes left. About a 1,700 point lead. Not bad. That is a Rick Dom 2 with a machine gun. Nice. I forget if it's a Rick Dom 2. That's probably, I forget what kind of machine gun that is. Probably the MMP-80. Not 100% sure. The Peasant Dwudge can use the Zaku machine gun, which they upped the rate of fire on about a couple of months ago, and I really do enjoy using because it's back to its old role from GBO1 as one of the better machine guns in the game with the fastest rates of fire, which basically the Zaku machine gun, which we called Cheese Shredder, in those days, fetch my cane. That did a lot of damage very quick. It was the first really viable machine gun in the game, and it just didn't come off as good in this game because they basically changed all the other machine guns to work more like it. So that's just one of those things, and it is better now. So yeah, I'll have to run around with something with it soon if I get a chance. But let's see, that beam rifle, I think it's a ground type of some sort, is chasing Salty down, because, yep, it's an easy 8. He should have landed that tackle, but you know how latency is in this game. See, keeping 500 points ahead at least, the enemy team has caught up a little bit. But, yeah, let's see, did that easy 8 explode? Nope, just got knocked over. It'll explode in a minute. Yeah, about 90 seconds left, 500 point lead. Team's well grouped. A couple people low on health, but, with the grouping, that they should be able to keep people alive, especially since Salty's now back with the group. And yeah, let's see. There's a low health enemy, and he's got a good line on it, so that's that. Yep, and we'll move right onto the Zogok since it stepped in the line of fire, and that's that. So, yeah, very, very nice. Let's see, somebody was firing on him, but he got behind the hill. That's the important part. And looks like he may be able to grab that kill too. Nope, somebody else got it. That is fine. The kill was gotten. And they're back up to about a 2,000 point lead, which is a good place to be at the end of the round. Not under the support fire, also a good place to be at the end of the round. And let's see, 20-some seconds, and yeah, he's running that last person down. They're getting some backup, but I doubt it will be enough to accomplish anything. Oh, it's a Zaku 1 sniper. Yeah, he should be able to out-damage that. Again, sustained damage is kind of what this thing does. It's not a stun machine the way some supports are, but yeah, it can just do damage constantly. I like constant damage machines. Things with a bunch of different weapons you can just keep firing with. It's pretty great. So, that is a win for Salty. Very nice. And let's see what we got. We've got... Yep, top score, top assist, and 106,000 damage in a 350 room, I'm pretty sure. So that is pretty impressive. So yeah, 6 kills, 2 deaths. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. So till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Okay, so... the way you get the Zaku Half Cannon is there are 3 different packages in the PlayStation Store until December the 20th. And hopefully I'll be running this before the 20th. I certainly mean to. We'll see if that means anything. But for the $27 package, you get 31 tokens, and that's what 31 tokens usually cost in the PlayStation Store. And you also get the Zaku Half Cannon. For the usual price of I think it's 53 token bundle, which is $45, you get the Half Cannon and you get the GPO-1. For 105 tokens, I think it is, which runs $90, you can get the Half Cannon, the GPO-1, and the GPO-2 Beam Bazooka. Except for the Half Cannon, all of the mobile suits you can get through this deal are available in-game now. And you can get them just by sheer random luck. They may show up in recycle tickets if you save up your tickets. If you weren't going to spend money on tokens anyway, unless you really love the Zaku Half Cannon, you can just hang on, because give it enough time, which maybe, to be fair, 8 to 9 months or more, it will be in the game. There is a delay. You can get it here sooner, but it's not what I'd call strictly necessary. It's good, but yeah, I got it because I've been getting tokens here and there lately anyway, and it looked like a fun thing to have, so I went for it. But yeah, just as always with gacha games, don't spend money you don't have, never feel obligated, and especially here in GBO2, because it's pretty good about getting mobile suits into people's hands through other means if they wait long enough.